All right, all right. I'm recording now. Yes, I am. I was going to have a Zoom interview. You know, I do. My name is Larry James. If you didn't know, I do Zoom interviews on Thursdays and Tuesdays now because I've been kind of inundated with people who want to be interviewed. So it's a lot of fun, but I have to be structured. So I want to just, talk a little bit today because the guy that I was going to interview today, he texted me and said he wasn't going to be able to make the meeting, or the interview. So we rescheduled. But I wanted to, I said I had a little time. So I'm going to talk just a little bit about what's going on with this pandemic that we're dealing with on this planet, from my perspective. Now, for many people, it's kind of scary. And I can see how it would kind of increase the anxiety or the way you feel about the uncertainty of things. And I think we all share that. But I also believe that this too shall pass, and I believe that if they handle it a certain way, it will pass quicker. But I have really little faith in the powers that be handling it the correct way. So we'll have to deal with how that kind of pans out. It'll work itself out, but at what cost, right? That's what we have to look at. That's what I view. At what cost are we going to be experiencing, or how will we be viewing life after this? Because there's a lot of things that, can be put in place from a oppressive person's perspective. Like if you take away jobs or you take away resources after all this, because this is going to leave a lot of people in bad shape, because a lot of the breadwinners in families will be affected, maybe to the point of death. So if I'm the father of 5 and it takes me out, how are my 5 children going to live, right? How are they going to, what kind of life are they going to have? So all that will be altered. It's like, that prison pipeline system. Once you take the father out of the process, that throws everything off, right? It's like, what do we do now? And then you just have to you have to survive. And that's what I look at when I think about this pandemic, where you and I may be okay financially to be able to go out and buy food right now. And maybe some of you guys still have a job that you can go to. There are people who don't have that right now. And those people are really going to have to make some decisions about things going forward. Because, if you have a family and you have no food, no job, no money, no relatives you can connect with and get something from, there's going to be a problem, major problem. And I think there's going to be a lot of people put in that, or I should say, thrust into that situation. And that's one of the things that I feel we'll have to deal with more so than the virus. I feel like the virus will pass, but I feel like, the other add-ons that come from as a byproduct of that virus showing up and, wreaking havoc like it is. But some areas are hit a lot worse than others. And I was thinking about that today. And I wondered, was that a plan? Because some of those areas that were hit hard are really saturated with people. They're really have a large population of people. So I think things like that. I think that, the people the powers that be, those air quotes, I believe that they have an agenda. And I was reading the other day where, excuse me, where they were saying that there's too many people on the planet. Some of the people need to be taken off, right? So when you have that mindset and you have all the resources and all the control, then you actually can make that happen. I know it's that way, but you can do that. And it can look like a pandemic or look like something that just kills 100, 200,000 people, and we'll see where we are from there, right? It's, you never know. You just never know. But I hope everyone is safe during this time, and I hope everyone is able to keep their head up and to sustain some type of life. I'm actually, sequestered in my place, but I don't really go anywhere anyway. So it's really not that inconvenient for me, but except, you know, I do go to the grocery store, the cleaner, stuff like that. And you still have to be around people, right? So you don't know those people. You don't know where those people have been. That's what's so confusing about all this, because you can't figure that out. You don't know. You don't know who to trust, and you're not bringing anybody new into your circle. So it's a kind of like a, let's see what's really happening behind the curtain. Well, see what's really going on back there, because I know how people react when they're in a position of fear or desperation. That's not always from a position of control. Sometimes those people are out of control, you know, literally. So we have to watch for that element as well. So ask yourself, what would push you to that level to where you're out of control? You may be there now. And if not, maybe another month, another 2 months, right? They're talking about bringing this relief funds in, but you know how this thing works. You know, yeah, it'll relieve people. It'll relieve a lot of people. But will it be too late? You know, if you need it today and they're talking about 2 weeks down the road, oh, it's going to be too late, right? So it is what it is, though. So I'm praying that everyone makes it through safely, including myself, and we'll talk later. But since I didn't have an interview tonight, I just thought I would make a quick little video. How long was that? About 10 minutes or so. Just talking about how I'm feeling about that pandemic. Okay, well, we're going to stop right there. I'll see you later.